Then add to non-stop debates. Sure. Choose flashback. If you aim your weak spot and hold down the left mouse button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase will only be shot out once as a truth bolt. So you should change the truth bolt. Let's appear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use the flashback feature as many times as you want. You don't seem to have any liar. You might weak spot using in this case. First time the flashback, well, you just have to use your key wits, don't you? In this case, though, I will say you won't use the flashback. You won't be. I will say that if you don't use the flashback, you won't be refuting anything. So then, good luck. Have fun. Jesus Christ! Find so much shit. Make your argument.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
Okay.
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So, of course, I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Did I do that wrong? I think I did that wrong.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
No, that was wrong.
Shoot!
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird...
how?
How?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
What?
Shoot!
I'm so fucking lost.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Shoot!
What? I'm so lost.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro.
There we go. God, I almost fucking game over. Holy shit.
I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
Okay.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Unless he already found it.
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
Why not?
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Yep.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Oh, shit.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
Must be.
There is. I think.
Oh, shit.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Yeah.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
The difference between this case and the other genetic Jack murders. The evidence that provides Jack is responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? Joke's on you.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors.
Okay.
And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with...
Okay.
it was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Why did I do that?
Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
I didn't want to do that.
the difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
Yes,
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Come on.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No!
Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
God fucking damn it.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with...
Start shooting those things.
It was some kind of rope.
Yeah.
Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Yep.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
False.
No, that's wrong.
Guys, there's so much shit going on.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Aw, shit.
Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Aw, shit.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder.
Yeah.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Oh, man.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Yeah.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Nope.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Sam.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait. What was that just now? Something's not right.
I got it!
Seen the
You
crime.
say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
Aw, shit.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Holy fuck, that got really loud. The rest of the murder scene.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
Oh, I do. I do, sir.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya. Did you just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Baka, who could have covered up to now. But I never realized the actual crime of the scene could have been somewhere else.
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Oh, he's butt sore now. So better to somewhere else. Switch to the boys' locker room. Let's look at the...
I got it! The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Jesus.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
Oh, same.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Yep.
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, I saw that the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved.
I got it!
Oh,
The
shit.
stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Yes.
But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
Yep.
What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime,
Yes.
the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
Yep.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
There's a very specific reason for that. Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Oh, shit.
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room.
Oh.
She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Okay.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Okay. Yes.